come on, come on. Check a beat now, check a beat now.
Well, greetings on behalf of Mediatek One. We're here at the offices based in the CSN. Only yesterday we interviewed the Mahi team, we've interviewed Untitled Chapter, we've captured from going into Bollywood music artists. Now it's films. Films is a big industry in itself. We have with us the full cast here. Never before have I interviewed 4 people at the same time. We have the film producer, film director, the lead actor and actress. And it's a great film. It's promoting Birmingham, Punjabi, as it's a big thing. So here with us we have first of all the director Gaurav Bhavdankar, if I've said that right.
You said it right. You said it 99% right.
99%. I'm sure I'll get to know you after the interview. He's from, we're also from Punjab, but now he's based in Birmingham. He's decided to shoot the film in Birmingham. We have with us the producer Rambir Kaloya, who's based in Wolverhampton. Will be welcome here. We have a very talented singer, and he's on his second movie. We have with us Hadi Sandhu. Welcome to you. We have a great singer and actress, Ramit Sandhu. Welcome. It's nice to have the full cast here. First of all, my question is to the captain of the ship, Gaurav Saab. Well, welcome to the Mediatek One offices. You're here to promote your new movie. What is the movie about?
Mahi NRI, it's a romantic comedy film. And in a nutshell, it's a love story, and it's about grass is green on the other side. This is the thought which the entire film carries throughout. And there are different stories within the film. You know, we have 3 lead characters. We have Mandy, played by Ramit Sandhu. We have Reeth, played by Poppy from India. And of course, we have Sherry Sidhu, played by Hadi Sandhu. And the story revolves around these, and they have their individual stories. It's about, the image that West carries in Punjab. It's about the perspective from Punjab to the countries like Canada, US, UK, Europe. So in some or the other way, most of Punjab, or most of villages in Punjab have painted a different picture of the UK. It's the land of milk and honey. Yeah. Right.
Money grows on trees.
In a way, yes. Yeah. And that's a message that we want to really give away at the end of the film.
Okay.
But it's an entertainment package. It comes with, so the story comes with a lot of humor. It comes with a lot of songs, dancing, and of course, a great performance by our actors.
Great.
So this is what it is about.
Wow. My second question, if you pass over the mic to Ramit, it's a very general question. I want to ask you, Ramit, who is Sherry?
Sherry is a guy who lives in a small town. You can say Pind. He's in love with a girl there. And that's the other, we have got 2 actresses in it.
Yeah.
Poppy Jabal one.
Excellent.
She hasn't come here, she's in India. So he falls in love with him, with her, sorry. And her mother, she wants that her daughter should be married to an NRI. So he struggles. Yeah. But at the end of the day, he goes to Birmingham to become an NRI.
Yeah.
And then the struggles come, he doesn't know what to do, and that's how the story goes around. He goes back and everything. Yeah.
Right. I also want to ask you, because obviously throughout the movie process you've been able to get to know all the characters in the movie. Who is Mandy? I want to ask you.
Yeah, Mandy is Ramit.
Yeah.
And I guess I shouldn't reveal anything.
No, I want to ask you then.
Mandy is a girl. Actually, Mandy I shouldn't say anything actually, because she's got the rule. If I'll say anything, then I will reveal all the film then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Mandy herself. Who is Mandy in the movie?
Mandy, she is born and brought up in Birmingham. She's very, very independent. And... Oh, I thought you were laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mandy, she's born and brought up in Birmingham. She's very independent. And she meets Sherry. And yeah, we become really, really good friends. And can't reveal too much. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting character. And the story is it's different.
You seem to be very, very private. You don't want to even talk about yourself.
Yeah.
But tell me, who is Sherry then in your eyes?
Sherry is a boy that comes from India, and you know you can tell he has struggled a lot when he's been in Birmingham and everything, and which I've been told, and then I give him a bit of help, you know, and that's I can't really do. I'm trying so hard not to reveal so much because my character does play a big role in the second part of the film, and yes, I'm being quite reserved at the moment.
Great. Okay, I want to turn to the producer. Just want to ask you, what made you like this script and invest so much money into this movie?
Yeah, actually, Gaurav and myself, we are friends. Not just because of this movie. We know each other for many years. And Gaurav, narrated this script to me, and I like it because basically it reflects the reality of the life. Actually, what actually happens when the youngster coming from India, Pakistan, Punjab to UK, Birmingham, or even like a USA, Canada. Anyway, basically how they struggle when they come here. So basically, it's even like I came here, 26 years ago,
Is this a story? Do you relate to the story? This is about you, is it?
No, not really. No. Okay. But I know a lot of people actually. They this story actually tells about those people.
Yeah.
And so it's a nice family movie. So it's so it's a bit of a mix entertainment. It doesn't have too much comedy. It's got nice situational comedy in there. So
meaningful cinema.
Yeah, it's good entertainment.
Okay.
It's good entertainment. So I like it. And there's a good star cast in there as well.
Yeah, it definitely is.
We got Hardy, we got Ramit, we got Poppy. We also got good Cookie in there.
Wow, a comedy king. Another
and we also got B.N. Sharma as well.
Okay, very good. I just want to turn to both Hardy and Ramit. Before you're growing up, sort of thing, did you ever think you'll become successful actors, and did you go through any struggle to get to the position you are today? If you answer that question first.
Basically, my journey started when I was 11. I started playing cricket. Played for 11 years.
Okay.
I represented my country, India.
Did you?
Under
Okay.
19, in the under 19 level, yeah. Then I played it for 11 years. I left it because of an injury.
An injury, okay.
Yeah. But before starting cricket, I used to sing when I was young.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. Then I thought that's the second profession I can pursue.
Okay.
So I started to learn singing.
Classical singing?
Classical singing. Well, it's semi-classical singing.
Okay.
I learned it for 1 year, and I'm God-gifted as well. My voice is God-gifted. So
Wow, those things that money can't buy. Or
and after that, I got into singing, and then in the music videos, I got to know that I can act well.
Wow.
So
did you realize that yourself, or someone told you you're a good actor?
Many people commented, told me that the acting skills you have very good acting skills. So,
wow.
So I thought I should try movies as well.
Great.
So, I guess I have, as Gaurav says, I have performed well in the film.
Wow. Second movie as well,
yes,
is it?
Second movie, yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I think you've done really... I'll ask you the same question about struggles. Did you ever think that you realize you will become successful in this profession? Tell us your story.
I've been brought up with entertainment, actually, when I was very, very young. My mum and dad had a Bhangra dance group.
Okay.
And so I was always involved in the Bhangra, Gidda, Punjabi culture from a very, very young age.
Wow.
So I used to do dancing alongside mum and dad and everything on stages. And then I came into the singing as well. Started singing live Bolia with my brother.
Wow.
So yeah, my family is very, very musical. I've got my Chachaji, who's also a very big singer as well in India. And yeah, so from there... music pursued, and then also my acting. I also have passion. Acting's my passion as well. I did a few things for CBBC. I did a CBBC TV serial called Half Men Investigations, which did really well. And then from there, my music started kicking off. I got signed with Mum's Stranger first.
Oh wow, he was here about a couple of days ago.
Yeah, with the Stranger family, I toured around, and then from there I went independent, and then from there I signed with T-Series now.
Wow, big.
So that's really good. And while that was going on, this is my first Punjabi film. So it's a really, really big project for me, and I was really, really excited for this project. And from there, everything just started kicking off. We did the workshops, and yeah, of course, it's been a struggle. It's never been easy, I think, because there's so many people who want to do the singing and acting. So you have to do something which you can stand out, and work hard for it as well. And yeah, so it has definitely been a struggle, but touch wood, everything's going well so far. I've met the right people, the right director, and the right co-actor as well.
Wow, great.
And producer.
Excellent. My question to you, Gaurav, is you're already in the film business in India. Media Taker One viewers would like to know that why should they go and watch your movie when there's so much Bollywood films, there's so many Hollywood films. I know Punjab. Why should they just watch it? I mean, just why it's a Punjabi film is not good enough. Why should they watch your movie? Sell it to us.
Well, I would say that watch a great. I mean, any film, the language is irrelevant. If you can tell the story, the best of the filmmakers from my perspectives are the Iranian filmmaker Majid Majidi. He makes epic cinema. Satyajit Ray. He never made Hindi cinema.
Yeah.
So language is irrelevant. And Bollywood, I don't call it Bollywood. I'm from Mumbai, by the way.
Okay.
I lived there. I was born and bred in Mumbai for 21 years of my life. But I don't call it Bollywood because it's a Hindi film industry, right? And Bollywood is a part of Hindi film industry. And any film which is good, language should be secondary. The film has to come before the language. And my conviction is my film is good. It's irrelevant languages, like I said. So yeah, I don't see a reason why one should not watch the film if one can easily connect, and at the same time, filmmaking is a business which can never be taken for granted. Hence, our actors have gone a rigorous training or workshops, I would say, where Mandy, Ramit has traveled all the way from the UK, from Scotland to Mumbai.
Wow.
She stayed there for 25 odd days. Hardy has traveled from Punjab to Mumbai. All the actors, they met in Mumbai and worked really hard. So like I said, if this film has got an honest intention, which is, everyone has worked really hard, and the product is going to be good. So if any film, at least for next 1 week, it has to be this film one should watch.
Wow. Okay. I just want to turn to the producer. I want to ask you, can you tell me, was there a particular event during the course of the film where you had to change your style to adapt with the team members, sort of thing? Was there a particular moment that you had to do that to accommodate the team?
No, it was working with Hardy and Ramit was very nice. It was very down to earth.
Yeah.
And no, it's been
So everything's been very smooth, has it?
Sorry?
Has it been very smooth?
Yeah, very, very smooth, yeah.
You had to change your personality sometimes just to fit in with the rest? I mean, that happens.
Not really, no. Just being, just be myself, that's
My question to Hardy, yourself, is a movie song normally lasts 4 or 5 minutes, and it takes 3 days. I remember being in Film City when Dhoom Machale was being shot for the film Dhoom. Lip syncing and dancing, is that a torturing experience for you?
If it's my song, if I have sung it, then it's very easy for me. But if someone else has sung it, then I have to listen to it quite a few of times, and then I can do it easily. It's not that much tough because we are getting used to it now. It's not that tough, I guess.
How long did it take you to shoot one song?
This one song, I guess every song of this film, we took just 1 day for every
1
song.
day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Each song 1 day.
Yeah. My question to yourself is, as an actress yourself, there's a bit of realism about who you are as a person, and there's a little drama. Does the character of Mandy define who you are, and to what extent?
It defines me in a small extent because me and Mandy are completely different people.
Okay.
She lives by herself, and I live with my family. She doesn't get along with her family, and I do. She's very, very strong-minded. She knows what she's doing. She's very focused, which is like me as well. So there's a few traits which are similar, and there's also quite a few traits which are not. So I had to work hard. I had to really, really understand my character, and adapt myself into Mandy's shoes, and that's what I did. I worked hard for it, and yeah.
Wow, brilliant. Going to the director again, how does your recent project compare to any work that you've done in the past, and how does it feel that it's different?
I said this earlier as well, in one of the interviews, that I've been making art films. I've been making a lot of corporate videos and some music videos, not that I enjoy much. But every art filmmaker is an ambitious filmmaker. Well, at least, I would say 70 to 80% of art filmmakers are ambitious filmmakers, which is a 90+ minute cinema. And this cinema, the one that we've just made, Mahi NRI, is my first feature film.
Okay.
So I have been building up to the crescendo until the point when we started to make this film. And the experience is incomparable because, this is the moment that I think every filmmaker lives for, and it's really, and I'm really looking forward for the release now because we all have come a long way, and from A to B, it's been a journey.
Wow, brilliant. My question goes to the producer himself. Rabin, tell me a time when there was a conflict on set. How did you change as a person? How do you manage that? There must have been, you said last question, you said no, there wasn't. How did you manage to resolve that amongst the team members?
No, I think I say it again. There wasn't as such any...
And it could be anything small.
We weren't divas.
He had a gun in his pocket.
We were all listening to him.
No, actually, honestly, even we shot here in Birmingham locally for 25 days, and then we shot in India. I think 20+ days there, and it went very smooth. I mean, here the casting was locally,
But you're dealing with
Ramit is from here.
But you're dealing with singers, famous singers.
Actually, it's my friend Gaurav. Actually, he's the one who managed everything.
How about, Gaurav, you answer that question. I mean, if there was a situation.
No, I mean, I wouldn't take credit because I think there's a man who's not on the camera. Bindi is just sitting on the left side of me.
Yeah.
So he was a line producer. He'd managed everything. I mean, in terms of the facilitation and the production was all organized by him. And we were blessed to have few people on the crew, which I think really helped us to make the production quite smoother. Yes, there was pain, but then I think the pain is something that every crew member is looking forward to because you really enjoy it. It is like I said that earlier, it's like baby coming out of you, where you are in a pain, but then you have fun at the same time. So yeah, this is the baby which has come out now.
All positive. I just want to turn to both of you. I want you to tell us about a funny moment in your life. It could be from your public, private, secret life. Something you've never said in any interview before. You go first if you want.
There was one time I was actually going on the stage and I was singing my song Being Automatic Be, and I actually tripped on the stage.
Wow.
So then I was like, stage automatic be, manu chakale sonia yara. So
Seems like you take your work really seriously, you do.
yeah, so I had to just change it, right? I fell on the stage, so I was like, oh no, it's just so bad. But that was like the most embarrassing. But now I'm thinking it's the most funniest moment, I think.
Was that captured on camera?
Yeah, it was caught on camera as well.
Okay.
But I took the video down. But overall, that's the most funniest. But are you talking in general about the film, or
Something that no, throughout your life, it could be a funny fact which you've given. That's fine.
That's fantastic.
And yourself?
Actually, I'm not getting any of the memories, but
Oh my God,
Hardy is not well today, just for
yeah, I've got fever.
that's a good excuse.
But I'm an open book, so
Okay. Everyone knows everything about you already.
Yes.
He's a
Okay.
very funny guy though.
Is he?
To be around, we've had crazy jokes.
Okay.
So yes. Now Ramit, there were poll elections in Punjab, so she's supporting up.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she? Okay.
This is what I'm
Does she
talking
support
about.
Does she support the winning party? Is that most likely to win?
I don't know nothing about the politics. Okay, Hardy sees this as how funny he is. He just
Okay.
So
No
that's
politics for
some
me.
roots because
Brilliant.
the sign of the party.
I think the mic should be with me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. Okay. Okay, I thought you were about to comment on something funny that he's not telling us. But going back to Ranbir, what was your first movie watching experience as a child in theatre, and how did you affect you?
As a kid.
As a kid,
child.
yeah.
I think been great. Amitabh Bachchan.
Which film? What was the first one you watched?
Muqaddar Ka Sikandar.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Muqaddar Ka Sikandar. Yeah, I think I remember going to theatre with my parents, mom and dad. And, watching that. So that was good experience.
Did it change your life after watching it? So was it dialogues you remember? Or?
Yeah, I mean that one, and as you said earlier, the Sholay, has been. I didn't get a chance to see that in cinema.
Cinema, okay.
But I think it's been
My question to the director Saab is, what was your first movie making experience, and how did it change your life?
Movie making, as in.
It could be any general.
Yeah, I mean, I learned how to make good coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, because I was making coffee.
Okay, that's what you need to do.
Yeah. So I learned. This was good 12 years back, I guess.
Being humble, huh?
Yeah. So no, I think that's how everyone starts, and I was hired for a reason because I had a driving license, so I could drive my boss's car.
Wow.
And I could.
Who was
also
your
make
boss
coffee.
at that time?
So he's a dear friend now, but then his name is Manav Dhanda.
Okay.
So he's heading one of the TV stations in India.
Oh wow!
But and he's a dear friend, and I started to work for him. So yeah,
Brilliant.
It was nice. I still remember that time, and I would always cherish. Yeah.
Wow, those are important lessons in time. Yeah. Going back to Ramit and Hardy, how much have you been paid for this movie? Was it a one-off payment? And if the movie does well in the box office, do you get a share out of it?
I'll not tell you. Because if I'll tell you, because you'll put this on YouTube and I have to pay tax.
you made it in the UK, you might be fine.
In UK, yeah. But if the film does well, he has promised me to give a BMW 7 Series.
Wow. Very good.
We're planning to shop that on the way to the interview. Then we were running late, hence we decided to buy it.
I was seeing all the cars outside that you got on the court. There's hardly any space to park, so good cars going. I totally believe that. So how about yourself? Do you want to comment on that?
Yeah, so I can't tell you how much I'm getting paid, but Gaurav did promise me as well, like a yacht and a private jet. So I'm expecting that. Yeah.
These are the demands of artists, singers especially.
That's it.
My question back to the director is: was there a particular event or time that you recognise that filmmaking was just not a hobby anymore? It was something you do as part of your life and a living. What was that event in your life?
The trigger of filmmaking it's something personal, which I might not be able to discuss it now, but it happened overnight. So yeah, it's something which really changed, and like I said, it was a very personal trigger. So yes, it was probably it never crossed my mind that I could make films, and the day when I started to work for it, I realized that I can only make films. So it was such a quick transition. So
what were you doing? If you weren't making films, what would you have been doing?
So like every Indian family, my family had plans for me as well, and they wanted me to be a investment banker. If I'm not as good as being an investment banker, then I could be at least a sales rep in one of the banks. Okay. So yeah, so I did my graduation in marketing and finance.
Wow.
In India. And I was almost, I decided to take up a job. Then later, of course, things changed.
There's another question I want to ask you. Have you ever had a bad experience working with an actor during your career?
If it's not cliche for me to say every experience is a good experience, then I would like to say it that way, because the experiences which you build eventually helps you to troubleshoot, future experiences or problems, I would say. So I've had a lot of experience. I have been working in the Indian television industry.
Yeah.
I have been working for 7 years until 2007, and then I moved to the UK. So until then, I have been working with actors. Like I was part of shows like Indian Idol 1, Indian Idol 2, KBC and Saregamapa Challenge 2005.
Is your name in the credits?
Sorry?
Is it in the credits?
It should be, yeah. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I really worked hard for it. So yeah, and I've been working with a lot of actors. We used to show up, as judges for these shows. So I have been working with them. I had experiences, and now that I think of it, they all were good experiences.
Brilliant. Well, that's really shows someone who's worked really hard. Going back to Ramit and Hardy, what I want you to do is just sing a song, one of your favorite songs that you sang in the movie. If you do that for us, for the camera, look into that camera.
Yeah, there's one song which is my favorite.
Who's written the
Sorry?
Who's written the song?
That has been written by Kumar Paji.
Achha,
And he has written so many songs in Bollywood.
wow.
And it was recreated and added on by Jani. He has written all of my songs.
Wow, brilliant.
So it goes like this. समझे ना मैनू तू समझ नहीं आउंदी है क्यों नहीं तैनू आउंदा यारा मेरे उत्ते प्यार होए
Wow.
समझे ना मैनू तू समझ नहीं आउंदी है क्यों तैथों पहला ना जावे मौत यार वे तेरे बिना जी नहीं सकदा तेरे बिना दिल नहीं धड़कदा तेरे बिना जी नहीं सकदा तेरे बिना दिल नहीं धड़कदा. So this
wow,
was
wow, kya kare, that's purely Bollywood. I thought you Punjabi, you're full Bollywood sort of singer. Going to Hardy, sorry, Ramit.
Yeah.
Going back to Ramit, can you sing one of your favorite songs from the movie that you sang?
I'm not actually singing in this film.
Okay. Sing, I think, one of your new songs. That's another.
Ramit, try singing the new one if you can.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've got this new song.
Okay.
It's produced by Dr. Zeus.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's just got released last week as well. So yeah.
Yeah, far away.
ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਦਿਲ ਕਮਲਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਖੱਬੀ ਅੱਖ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਨੈਣ ਬਰੇ ਹਨ ਨਸ਼ੀਲੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਲਿਪਸ ਬਰੇ ਹਰ ਰਸੀਲੇ ਬਸ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਤੇਰੀ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਚ ਟੋਟਲ ਟੱਲੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਤੇਰੀ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਚ ਟੋਟਲ ਟੱਲੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ.
Wow, that's brilliant. That's off to a big hit, especially Birmingham-based Dr. Zeus. He does the magic. Gaurav, some of the movies in a film never make it into the final cut. They might appear in a DVD. Did this happen with Mahi NRI?
A very good question this is actually. I'm happy that you asked. Because Mahi NRI was initially written as a Hindi film.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes. So we wrote this film halfway through. And then only to realize that filmmaking is, in filmmaking, it's more important to work backward, which means it's more important to plan your release before you make a film. Because as a filmmaker, as a producer, one would only make returns, be it in cash or coins, once it hits cinemas. And the reason why a lot of good films are not being released is because it needs facilities, the resources which you need to release the film, they're not in place. Hence we decided to make this as a Punjabi film so that we can release the film without really. Hindi is a big game to release the film, right? And if it's a Punjabi film, like I said, no matter what language you make it in, as long as it's a great cinema, one should be proud of it. So we decided to make this as a Punjabi film so that we can release this film ourselves, if not a studio gets it. So yes, it is very important as a filmmaker for a film to be released and to be seen in the cinema in time, because no matter what you say, film has its shelf life. So this film is made in 2017. You watch this film 10 years later, it might not be as funny or as entertaining as it is now. So it needs to be released in time and in cinemas. So yes.
Brilliant answer. Going back to Hardy, give us one of your favorite dialogues. Sometimes when we're making movies, sometimes we forget the dialogues. Give us one of your favorite dialogues from the film. In that passion and
the favorite dialogue was
Something from Climax.
no. It was the Gurudwara scene. That is my favorite.
yes.
Okay.
So it was like, उधारी मार के आया जी. Now I forgot my lines.
ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਹਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ ਨਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਉਡਾਰੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਟਿਕਾਣਾ ਨਾ ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਦਾ ਟਿਕਾਣਾ ਨਾ ਰੀਤ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਬੇਬੇ ਹੈ
Yeah. ਉਡਾਰੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਜੀ. ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕਬੂਤਰ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ. ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਟਿਕਾਣਾ, ਨਾ ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਦਾ ਟਿਕਾਣਾ, ਨਾ ਬੇਬੇ ਨਾ ਰੀਤ. ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਹੇ ਆਰ ਯੂ ਆਲ ਰਾਈਟ? ਕੀ ਕਹਾਂ ਜੀ?
Brilliant, very, very good. Deserves a round of applause, encourage him more so he makes more movies. Turning to you, Ramit, can you do a line from your movie? I think second intermission, is it the second half when you come in?
Yeah.
What's that appearance you make? Must be powerful dialogue.
There's one dialogue I like. It's about him. He always talks about making matar paneer. And there's another guy, he always talks about making coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shut up. Coffee ta matar paneer. Tanu ek hi tarika hunda hai celebrate karan da. Matar paneer banao. No. Main dasdi hai kidda celebrate karida hai. Mandy style. And Mandy is me.
Wow.
So that's it.
Brilliant. You guys know so much about the dialogues. Guru, I want to ask you, which director during has inspired you most and why?
For this film or in life?
In life.
So I'm a hardcore commercial filmmaker. You know, I like to have a lot of singing and dancing in my film. At the same time, I think that there has to be a story which holds your film together. So now when you ask for an inspiration, there are few directors that I really follow, or I really like watch the films. But
just
then,
one.
It's hard to pick one, you know. It's like it's a very difficult question if I have to pick one. But then, so if I follow my heart, then I like Majid Majidi,
The Iranian.
the Iranian filmmaker.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an epic filmmaker. And if I want to really follow the commercial filmmaking side of it, then I like Vidhu Vinod Chopra. He's good.
Wow.
Munna Bhai, you know.
Wow.
So yes, I and also
Why him? Why been?
because he puts story before anything else.
Does he?
As a filmmaker, he really does, and he has there are some films that you can watch over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a one-time watch. So those are the films as a filmmaker one would want to make. So I think his films I can watch it 20 times and I can still watch it once again. You know, so yes.
Wow. Brilliant. Mediatek One has a lot of fans in India, Pakistan and the UK. If we start off with yourself, Gaurav, what's the message you want to relay to them?
Let's make a great cinema. Put story before anything else. As a filmmaker, I would suggest. And Mediatek One, I understand that you guys are local in Birmingham. And in this film, we've tried to make sure that, you know, Birmingham is portrayed as Birmingham. So I think Birmingham is beautiful, and it need not be compared with any other city or town in the UK. It has its own beauty, and if you were to shoot or film in Birmingham, let's portray the city as Birmingham and not as any other city, you know, i.e. London or any other city. So yes, Birmingham is beautiful in its own way.
Right. Rambisa, the producer, what's your message to?
Yeah, I mean, very similar to what Gaurav said. It's we need to, you know, basically bring the story first, you know, and, which is the reality, and you know, and along with the entertainment, you know. And, yeah.
Great. Hadi, is there a message you want to put out to your fans and throughout the world?
I just want to say that every filmmaker, every actor, actresses, they work hard for everything they do, and I guess you guys should support every one of them, because lots of hard work is put into every film, every song, everything. And I'm very thankful to all of them, all of you, that you're listening to my songs, good music you're listening to, and supporting good things. So that's it.
Well, leaves it with the final words then.
I've said like everything. Well, I can just say, make sure you watch the film Mahi NRI on the 10th of February, and make sure you support it because it's been shot in the UK, and I think it's great that everyone from the UK gets together and supports the actors who have also acted in the film from UK, and it's great, and I think everyone should support it. And it's great actors like Hardy Sindhu, Poppy Jubble, and there's great cast members, and it's a very, very good storyline. And it's not, it's not similar to the other kind of storylines you have in the Punjabi kind of cinema as well. So make sure you support it. It's a great film.
Well, there you have the great cast of Mahi NRI. This is it's been amazing. This is the first time I've interviewed 4 people altogether. They've made my interview very easy. A great team and great human beings, all of them. No ego, no nothing. The minute they walked in right to now, this team is very special. They're promoting Birmingham. Singers who are very famous, and wish you all the best for Mahi NRI. Go and watch it at your local cinema. Your track as well.
They were all like, jump in. No, I'm not going. That was it.
Check it.